Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to the FWTR video. Alright, so there's a recent controversy regarding the Nexon's Fantasy War Tactics rewards. So on Wednesday and Thursday, the supposedly listed rewards was a 6-star equipment piece selection ticket and 1000 crystals. So we were supposed to receive this exactly around 24 hours ago, and apparently it was a typo error. A lot of people were very unhappy with it. It turns out that the 1000 crystals was actually 100 crystals. Wow, that's one tenth of the total reward that we were supposed to get. Alright, so it's kind of a controversy kind of thing there. So which leads us to today's topic, so we're gonna talk about it specifically. So I'm not sure that all of you, my viewers, actually are active on Facebook or on Reddit or any of the other social media platforms, but Fantasy War Tactics, our Facebook page, is where I usually get the latest information, and this was the latest, most heated topic of this century, or I would say in a very long time. So the confusion really leads to lots of people being really unhappy, and what makes people even unhappier was the response that actually was given out to players. And there's this guy who mentioned that yes, 1000 gems rewards, yes, I can now get Sarah, thank you so much. And they actually replied, yo, enjoy, yo, thank you, you're welcome, take the 1000 crystals. Like, how can they not read correctly? And immediately after the incident, they quickly changed they took down whatever was made, and they replaced it with the exact one, which is 100 crystals. So they were supposed to deliver 100 crystals, that was the original one, but I think someone on their Facebook site actually made a typo error, and it's not really someone on their Facebook site, someone who created this specific image. The person who created this image made the mistake by adding that extra 0, and that's the sad part. And I believe it's not the same person who replied to the Facebook comments. I believe it was another staff who replied to the Facebook comment, and this staff doesn't know anything at all. They're just like, oh, so this is the one listed here, so I'm going to assume that it's correct. So it seems like there is lack of confirmation or communication between the staffs themselves. I'm sure there are plenty of you watching who are unhappy about this, and they did make a public apology on their Facebook page, which I've listed here on the screen. Lots, we deeply apologize for the confusion, but the reward for the 4th of October is 100 crystals instead of 1000 crystals. We sincerely apologize for the confusion and inconvenience it has caused. Well, that's kind of a bummer. It's kind of sad that they actually made such a huge mistake. Like 1000 crystals and 100 crystals, that's a lot of difference, and I'm pretty sure that there are plenty of players who actually relies on this kind of information to spend their crystals usage accordingly, and it just screw up your entire planning, you know. You might not be able to purchase certain things that you want. You might not be able to get Sarah, you might not be able to get the lot costume, depending on whether or not you have purchased it yet. But I kind of feel bad for them as well. All the players are really unhappy and posting hate comments on their Facebook page, which I don't think is the right thing to do. They did make a public apology. They did say that we really apologize for the mistake and inconvenience regarding the rewards. We will make sure to avoid this kind of mistake again in the future. And there's a sad monkey right there, apologizing, sad monkey. So yeah, I'm just curious, and I made this video to know what you guys think, whether or not we should be compensated the equal amount of what they have promised. Like you can't really point like whose fault it is. It's kind of a tricky thing to say. Like, should you blame the person who actually created this image and this guy probably works in the graphic department or something, and he actually created this image, and yeah, he didn't check the numbers correctly. Should this guy be blamed, or should the person who is replying in the Facebook comment section be blamed? You know, like it's kind of hard to be in this kind of situation. Personally, I've never experienced this kind of things before, but I believe my brother has experienced something similar. He was working for a company and he sort of made a mistake, and he cost the company lots of money. And yeah, when that happened, he was asked to compensate for it, but it was too much cost. Like, it's gonna take like at least 10 months of his salary, so he couldn't afford it and he just left the company. Like, things like that happen, I guess, but I'm guessing that it's good that it has happened once before. I believe that this would make them much more aware of these kind of things. Before they make things public, they should double check or even triple check every information that they have. I hope that mistakes like this can be avoided in the future on their behalf. So let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious what you guys think that they should do. Like, should we be compensated? Like, it's kind of fair, it's kind of unfair. For, if you think about it, of course we as players, we want that crystals that they promised, but it's kind of unfair for that specific person who actually replies, or that specific person who did this mistake. Like, he or she might not know what's going on, and I feel like we are putting him or her in a very difficult position, you know. Like, if they actually give us 1000 crystals, the company might make a slight loss, not much, but a very slight loss, because people won't spend money to buy the costumes, and people won't spend money to buy the package or whatsoever, which might cost them to make a bit of a loss. And that person who made that mistake, either the graphic designer or the person who actually replied on the Facebook page, will get blamed for sure. So I feel bad for that particular person, you know. But either way, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.